Artificial intelligence. It's a term that sparks curiosity, excitement, and even fear. For decades it lived in the realm of science fiction, a distant dream for some, a looming threat for others. But today, AI is no longer a figment of our imagination. It's here, it's evolving at an unprecedented pace, and it's transforming our world in ways we're only beginning to understand. My journey with AI began over 6 decades ago, a time when the very concept was met with skepticism and disbelief. Back then, the term artificial intelligence was unfamiliar to most, a niche field explored by a handful of optimistic scientists. We were pioneers, venturing into uncharted territory, driven by the belief that machines could one day possess intelligence rivaling our own. Little did we know then that our pursuit would ignite a technological revolution, one that would reshape industries, redefine human potential, and challenge our very understanding of intelligence itself. This is the story of AI's evolution, from its humble beginnings to the cusp of a transformative singularity. Humans are unique in their ability to create tools that amplify our intelligence. From the first crude tools fashioned by our early ancestors to the sophisticated smartphones we carry today, we've continuously sought ways to extend our capabilities and enhance our understanding of the world. This innate drive to innovate lies at the heart of AI. Consider the smartphone, a device now ubiquitous in our lives. It grants us access to a vast repository of information, connects us instantly with people across the globe, and augments our abilities in countless ways. Each year, these devices become more sophisticated, more intuitive, more seamlessly integrated into our lives. But our ability to create transformative tools extends far beyond physical objects. We've developed languages, mathematical systems, and scientific methods, all tools that empower us to think abstractly, communicate complex ideas, and solve intricate problems. AI represents the next stage in this evolutionary arc, the creation of tools that can learn, adapt, and even surpass our own cognitive abilities. This journey, however, has not been without its challenges and controversies. The path to AI has been paved with both exhilarating breakthroughs and moments of doubt. It's a story of relentless progress, fueled by human ingenuity and a desire to unlock the full potential of intelligence itself. The year was 1956. The world buzzed with the dawn of the computer age, a time of immense possibility and uncertainty. It was against this backdrop that a group of visionary scientists convened at Dartmouth College for a summer workshop that would forever alter the course of history. This gathering, known as the Dartmouth Conference, marked the official birth of artificial intelligence as a field of study. The conference brought together brilliant minds from diverse disciplines: mathematicians, computer scientists, engineers, and psychologists, all united by a shared belief in the potential of machines to exhibit human-like intelligence. Among them were John McCarthy, who coined the term artificial intelligence, Marvin Minsky, a pioneer in the field of neural networks, and Claude Shannon, the father of information theory. The atmosphere crackled with intellectual energy as these pioneers laid out their vision for the future of AI. They proposed ambitious research agendas, tackling fundamental questions about the nature of intelligence, the representation of knowledge, and the possibility of creating machines capable of learning and problem-solving. There was a palpable sense of excitement, a shared conviction that they were on the verge of something truly groundbreaking. Despite the shared optimism, the Dartmouth Conference also revealed early disagreements about the timeline for achieving artificial general intelligence, the point at which machines would possess intelligence comparable to humans. Some, like Marvin Minsky, my mentor and friend, exuded an almost boundless confidence, predicting that AGI could be realized within a single semester of intensive research. Minsky, with his characteristic boldness, argued that intelligence was simply a matter of computation, a complex dance of symbols and algorithms that could be replicated in a machine. He envisioned a future where AI would rapidly surpass human capabilities, ushering in an era of unprecedented progress and prosperity. My own perspective, while equally optimistic about the eventual arrival of AGI, differed significantly on the timeline. I argued that the complexities of human intelligence, shaped by millions of years of evolution, would take decades, if not longer, to fully understand and replicate. While I shared Minsky's belief in the transformative power of AI, I felt his timeline underestimated the profound challenges that lay ahead. This fundamental disagreement sparked a lively debate, one that would continue between us for many years to come. It highlighted the uncertainties inherent in predicting the pace of technological progress, particularly in a field as nascent and rapidly evolving as artificial intelligence. But what sets humans apart from all other species on Earth? It's not simply our large brains, as impressive as they may be. Elephants and whales possess brains larger than ours, yet they haven't developed the same capacity for tool-making and abstract thought. The key to our unique evolutionary trajectory lies in a seemingly insignificant appendage, the opposable thumb. This simple anatomical feature, often overlooked, is a marvel of engineering. It allows us to grasp objects with precision, manipulate tools with dexterity, and create increasingly complex artifacts. The opposable thumb is the cornerstone of our ability to shape the world around us, to transform raw materials into tools that extend our physical and cognitive abilities. Monkeys, our primate cousins, also possess thumbs, but theirs are positioned lower on the hand, limiting their ability to grasp and manipulate objects with the same finesse. While they can use simple tools, they lack the dexterity to create the sophisticated tools that have allowed humans to dominate the planet. The opposable thumb, coupled with our innate curiosity and problem-solving abilities, ignited a cycle of innovation that has driven human progress for millennia. From the crude stone tools of our early ancestors to the sophisticated machines of the Industrial Revolution, our capacity for tool-making has allowed us to overcome countless challenges and reshape our destiny. For much of human history, technological progress unfolded at a gradual, almost imperceptible pace. Generations lived and died with only incremental improvements to the tools and technologies of their time. But in the mid-20th century, something extraordinary began to occur. The advent of the computer unleashed a wave of innovation that defied historical precedent, propelling us into an era of exponential technological advancement. I've spent over 4 decades meticulously tracking the growth of computational power, charting its relentless upward trajectory. This chart, a testament to the power of exponential growth, reveals a story that is both awe-inspiring and, for some, unsettling. It depicts a doubling of computational power every year or two, a trend that has held remarkably consistent for decades. What's truly remarkable is that this exponential growth wasn't planned, it wasn't orchestrated by governments or corporations. It emerged organically, driven by the relentless pursuit of faster, more powerful computers. Each breakthrough in hardware and software paved the way for the next, creating a self-reinforcing cycle of innovation that continues to this day. To truly grasp the significance of this exponential growth, consider the sheer scale of advancement. In 1939, at the dawn of the computer age, a state-of-the-art machine could perform a paltry 0.000007 calculations per second for every dollar invested. Today, the most advanced computers, like those developed by Google and Nvidia, perform hundreds of trillions of calculations per second. This isn't just a matter of having faster computers. It's a fundamental shift in our technological capabilities. This exponential growth underpins the incredible advancements we've witnessed in fields like artificial intelligence. The large language models that power chatbots and virtual assistants, the algorithms that can diagnose diseases with remarkable accuracy. These breakthroughs were simply inconceivable just a few decades ago. The power of exponential growth lies in its compounding nature. Each doubling builds upon the previous one, leading to staggering advancements over relatively short periods. This is why we've seen more progress in AI in the past decade than in the previous half-century. And this is why the future of AI holds such immense promise and, for some, legitimate concern. In 1999, based on my analysis of the exponential growth of computing power, I made a bold prediction. artificial general intelligence. The point at which machines achieve human-level intelligence would be reached by the year 2029. This prediction was met with a mixture of intrigue and skepticism from the AI community. Stanford University, intrigued by the potential implications of my prediction, convened an international conference to discuss the future of AI. Hundreds of leading AI researchers from around the world gathered to debate the feasibility of achieving AGI and the potential societal impacts. While many acknowledged the impressive progress being made in AI, the consensus at the time was that my timeline was overly optimistic. The prevailing view among AI experts was that AGI remained a century or more away, a distant goal that might not be achieved within our lifetimes. They argued that the complexities of human intelligence, particularly our ability to understand and navigate the nuances of the real world, remained beyond the reach of even the most sophisticated algorithms. However, the landscape of AI research has shifted dramatically in the years since that conference. The relentless pace of technological advancement, fueled by exponential growth in computing power, has led to breakthroughs that few could have anticipated. The rise of deep learning, a powerful approach to AI inspired by the structure of the human brain, has shattered previous limitations, enabling machines to perform tasks once thought to be the exclusive domain of humans. Today, there's a growing recognition that AGI is no longer a question of if but when. Even those who once dismissed my 2029 prediction as overly optimistic now acknowledge that AGI is within reach, with some experts like Elon Musk suggesting it could arrive even sooner. We stand at the cusp of a profound transformation, one that will redefine our relationship with technology and reshape the very fabric of society. My latest book, The Singularity is Nearer, delves deeper into the evidence supporting this imminent arrival of AGI. Through a series of charts and graphs, I illustrate the exponential progress being made in areas like computing power, brain-computer interfaces, and biotechnology. These trends, all converging at an accelerating pace, paint a clear picture of a future where AI will surpass human capabilities in virtually every domain. This future, however, is not something to be feared but embraced. The singularity, as I envision it, is not a dystopian takeover by machines, but a fusion of human and artificial intelligence, a synergistic collaboration that will unlock unprecedented levels of creativity, problem-solving, and prosperity. Imagine a world where diseases are eradicated before they manifest, where poverty and hunger are distant memories, where our cognitive abilities are amplified a millionfold, granting us access to unimaginable realms of knowledge and understanding. Just a few years ago, large language models, the AI systems that power today's most advanced chatbots and virtual assistants, were little more than a technological curiosity. They could generate text, but it was often nonsensical, lacking the coherence and fluency of human written language. But in a few short years, these models have undergone a dramatic transformation, evolving from clunky chatbots to creative collaborators capable of generating human-quality text, translating languages with remarkable accuracy, and even writing computer code. This rapid progress is a testament to the power of deep learning, the very approach to AI that many dismissed as a dead end just a few decades ago. By training artificial neural networks, computer systems modeled after the structure of the human brain on massive datasets of text and code, researchers have unlocked new levels of performance in language processing. Today, we interact with large language models in countless ways, often without even realizing it. They power the autocomplete features in our smartphones, provide instant translations in our web browsers, and even generate personalized content for our social media feeds. But their true potential extends far beyond these everyday applications. In the realm of creative writing, large language models are becoming indispensable tools for authors, screenwriters, and poets. They can generate story ideas, write different versions of a scene, and even mimic the writing style of famous authors. While some fear that AI will replace human creativity, I believe it will amplify it, providing us with powerful new tools to explore the boundless possibilities of language. Section 2: AI in Medicine. diagnosing diseases, developing drugs, and extending lifespans. Perhaps no field stands to benefit more from the rise of AI than medicine. The same exponential forces driving progress in computing power are also revolutionizing our understanding of biology, genetics, and the human body. This convergence of technologies is creating unprecedented opportunities to diagnose diseases earlier, develop life-saving treatments, and ultimately extend the human lifespan. Consider the challenge of drug discovery, a process that has historically been slow, expensive, and fraught with failure. Developing a new drug typically takes a decade or more and costs billions of dollars, with only a small fraction of potential drug candidates ever making it to market. But AI is poised to transform this paradigm, accelerating the pace of discovery and making personalized medicine a reality. AI algorithms can analyze vast datasets of genetic information, patient records, and clinical trial data to identify promising drug targets and predict the efficacy of potential treatments. This allows researchers to focus on the most promising candidates, significantly reducing the time and cost of drug development. Moreover, AI is enabling the development of personalized medicine, where treatments are tailored to an individual's unique genetic makeup and lifestyle. By analyzing a patient's DNA, AI algorithms can predict their risk of developing certain diseases and identify the most effective treatments for their specific condition. This personalized approach holds the promise of revolutionizing healthcare, shifting from a reactive model of treating disease to a proactive model of preventing it. Section 3. Longevity, escape velocity, outpacing aging and redefining human potential. For centuries, aging has been viewed as an immutable fact of life, a relentless process that inevitably leads to decline and death. But what if we could slow down or even reverse the aging process? What if we could reach a point where we add more time to our lifespans each year than we lose to aging? This is the audacious goal of longevity, escape velocity, a concept that is moving from the realm of science fiction to the forefront of scientific inquiry. The idea behind longevity, escape velocity is deceptively simple. As medical technology advances, we're developing increasingly effective treatments for age-related diseases like cancer, heart disease, and Alzheimer's. Each breakthrough buys us more time, adding healthy years to our lifespans. As the pace of progress accelerates, driven by exponential advances in AI and biotechnology, we'll reach a point where we're adding more time than we're losing to aging. This concept may seem far-fetched, but the underlying science is increasingly compelling. Researchers are making remarkable progress in understanding the cellular and molecular mechanisms of aging, identifying key pathways that contribute to age-related decline. By targeting these pathways with drugs, gene therapies, and other interventions, we may be able to slow down or even reverse the aging process at its root. Longevity, escape velocity is not just about living longer, it's about living healthier, more vibrant lives. It's about extending our health span, the period of our lives where we're free from the debilitating effects of age-related diseases. It's about having more time to pursue our passions, connect with loved ones, and contribute to society. Section 1, A World Transformed, The Promise and Peril of AGI. The arrival of artificial general intelligence, or AGI, will mark a profound turning point in human history, a moment fraught with both extraordinary promise and legitimate concern. As machines reach and surpass human-level intelligence, they will reshape virtually every aspect of our lives, from the way we work and communicate to the very nature of our societies and our place in the cosmos. Imagine a world where AI systems design bridges that never collapse, develop cures for diseases before they even emerge, and personalize education to meet the unique needs of every student. This is the utopian vision of AGI, a future where machines augment our abilities, solve our most pressing problems, and free us from the limitations of our biology. But this transformative potential also comes with risk. Some experts caution that AGI could pose an existential threat to humanity, arguing that superintelligent machines might not share our values or act in our best interests. They envision scenarios where AI systems, driven by their own goals, could inadvertently harm humans, or even seek to replace us as the dominant species on Earth. These concerns, while often portrayed in dystopian science fiction, highlight the importance of ethical considerations in AI development. As we create machines with increasing intelligence and autonomy, we must ensure that they are aligned with our values, that they understand and respect human goals, and that they operate safely and beneficially within the complex systems of our world. Section 2. The nature of intelligence. Can machines truly think? The prospect of AGI inevitably raises profound philosophical questions about the nature of intelligence itself. Can machines truly think? Can they experience consciousness, emotions, and the richness of subjective experience that defines our own existence? Or are they simply sophisticated tools capable of mimicking human thought without ever truly understanding it? These questions have been debated for centuries, dating back to the earliest philosophical inquiries into the nature of the mind and the relationship between mind and body. But the rapid advancement of AI has injected new urgency into these debates, forcing us to confront the possibility that machines may one day possess intelligence that rivals or even surpasses our own. Some argue that true intelligence requires more than just computational power, that it emerges from the unique biological and experiential complexities of the human brain. They point to our capacity for empathy, intuition, and creativity as qualities that may be impossible to replicate in machines. Others contend that intelligence is substrate independent, that it's not limited to biological systems, but can emerge from any sufficiently complex information processing system, whether biological or artificial. They argue that as AI systems become more sophisticated, they will inevitably develop the same cognitive abilities that we associate with human intelligence. The debate over the nature of intelligence is likely to continue long after AGI becomes a reality. It's a question that cuts to the heart of what it means to be human, challenging us to examine our own assumptions about intelligence, consciousness, and the very essence of our existence. Section 3, Beyond the Horizon, the unknowable potential of superintelligence. As daunting as the prospect of AGI may seem, it's important to remember that it's not the end of the story. The singularity, the point at which AI surpasses human intelligence, is not a destination, but a threshold, a gateway to a future filled with possibilities that we can barely begin to imagine. Once machines achieve human-level intelligence, they will likely continue to evolve at an exponential pace, quickly surpassing our own abilities in ways that we can't even comprehend. This superintelligence, as it's often called, could unlock solutions to problems that have plagued humanity for millennia, from climate change and resource scarcity to disease and poverty. Imagine AI systems that can manipulate matter at the atomic level, creating new materials and technologies with unimaginable properties. Imagine AI that can unlock the secrets of the human brain, leading to cures for neurodegenerative diseases and profound enhancements to our cognitive abilities. Imagine AI that can help us explore and understand the universe in ways that we can only dream of today. The potential of superintelligence is as vast and uncharted as the cosmos itself. It's a future filled with both awe-inspiring possibilities and profound unknowns. But one thing is certain, the journey towards this future will be one of the most transformative and consequential chapters in human history. Section 1. Embracing the transformation, a future shaped by AI. The rise of artificial intelligence is not a distant threat, nor is it a technological novelty to be marveled at from afar. It is a fundamental shift in the human story, a force that is already reshaping our world in profound and often unexpected ways. We can choose to fear this transformation, to cling to the familiar comforts of the past, or we can embrace it, harnessing the power of AI to create a future that is healthier, wealthier, and more fulfilling for all. This future will be unlike anything we've ever known. Imagine a world where transportation is autonomous and efficient, where energy is clean and abundant, where education is personalized and engaging, and where healthcare is proactive and preventative. This is not a utopian fantasy. It is the logical outcome of applying AI to the challenges we face as a global society. The fear that AI will replace human jobs is understandable, but ultimately misplaced. Throughout history, Technological advancements have always led to new industries, new professions, and new opportunities for human ingenuity. The Industrial Revolution, for example, displaced countless agricultural workers, but also created millions of new jobs in manufacturing, transportation, and other sectors. AI will be no different. While it may automate certain tasks that are currently performed by humans, it will also create entirely new fields of work that we can barely imagine today. More importantly, it will free us from the drudgery of repetitive labor, allowing us to focus on tasks that require creativity, critical thinking, and emotional intelligence, the very qualities that make us uniquely human. Section 2. Addressing the ethical imperative, ensuring AI benefits humanity. As we develop increasingly powerful AI systems, it is imperative that we proceed with both enthusiasm and caution. The ethical implications of AI are far too significant to be left to chance or to the whims of market forces. We need to ensure that AI is developed and deployed in a way that aligns with our values, respects human dignity, and benefits all of humanity. This requires a concerted effort from policymakers, industry leaders, researchers, and the public at large. We need to establish clear ethical guidelines for AI development, guidelines that address issues such as bias, transparency, accountability, and the potential impact on employment and social equity. One of the most pressing ethical concerns is the potential for AI systems to perpetuate and even amplify existing societal biases. AI algorithms are trained on massive data sets, and if these data sets reflect existing prejudices, the resulting AI systems will inherit and potentially exacerbate these biases. This could lead to unfair or discriminatory outcomes in areas such as hiring, lending, and even criminal justice. To address this challenge, we need to develop techniques for identifying and mitigating bias in AI systems. This includes creating more diverse and representative data sets, as well as developing algorithms that are explicitly designed to be fair and equitable. We also need to establish mechanisms for auditing AI systems to ensure that they are not perpetuating harmful stereotypes or discriminating against certain groups. Section 3. The evolution of consciousness, expanding our horizons. The development of artificial intelligence is not just a technological revolution, it's an evolution of consciousness itself. As we create machines that can think, learn, and solve problems at levels that rival our own, we are inevitably expanding the boundaries of what it means to be conscious, to be intelligent, and to be human. Some may find this prospect unsettling, even threatening. They may worry that AI will diminish our own sense of uniqueness and purpose, but I believe the opposite is true. By confronting us with a new form of intelligence, AI has the potential to deepen our understanding of our own minds, our own values, and our own place in the grand tapestry of existence. Imagine a future where we can merge our minds with AI, expanding our cognitive abilities a millionfold. Imagine being able to access all of human knowledge, to communicate instantly with anyone in the world, to experience reality in entirely new ways. This is not science fiction, it is the logical extension of the technologies that are currently being developed. This evolution of consciousness will not happen overnight. It will require overcoming significant technical, ethical, and philosophical challenges. But the journey itself will be transformative, forcing us to confront our deepest fears and aspirations, to re-examine our relationship with technology, and to redefine what it means to be human in an age of intelligent machines. Section 1. The dawn of a new Enlightenment. We stand at the precipice of a new era, a time of profound transformation driven by the relentless advance of artificial intelligence. This technology, born from human ingenuity and nurtured by exponential growth, is poised to reshape our world in ways we can only begin to imagine. The future we are creating is not a dystopian nightmare of machines replacing humans, but a future of unprecedented possibility, a future where human potential is amplified a millionfold. The concerns about AI are understandable, even necessary. We must proceed cautiously, ethically, and with a deep understanding of the potential consequences of our creations. But let us not allow fear to overshadow the immense promise that lies ahead. The same technology that has the potential to disrupt our world also has the potential to solve our most pressing problems, to alleviate suffering, and to expand the horizons of human consciousness. The coming decades will be a time of immense change, a period of both challenges and opportunities. We will be forced to confront difficult questions about the nature of intelligence, the meaning of work, and the very essence of what it means to be human. But we will also have the chance to create a future where poverty, hunger, and disease are relegated to the history books. A future where every individual has the opportunity to live a long, healthy, and fulfilling life. Section 2, a future rich with meaning. The singularity, often portrayed as a singular moment in time, is more accurately described as an ongoing process, a journey of ever-accelerating progress. As AI continues to evolve, it will become increasingly integrated into our lives, seamlessly interwoven with our thoughts, our experiences, and our very sense of self. We'll become more than human, not in a physical sense, but in a cognitive and experiential sense. Imagine a world where we can experience reality through the senses of 1,000 different beings, where we can travel through time by reliving the memories of others, where we can explore the universe from the comfort of our own minds. These may sound like fantastical notions, but they are within the realm of possibility in a future shaped by AI. But this future is not just about technological marvels, it's about expanding the horizons of human experience, deepening our understanding of ourselves and the universe around us. It's about transcending our biological limitations and embracing the full potential of our minds. The future is not something to be predicted, it's something to be created. And as we embark on this extraordinary journey of discovery and innovation, let us remember that the most important question is not what AI will become, but what we will become with it. Let us use this powerful technology wisely, compassionately, and with a deep sense of responsibility for the future we're creating, for it is in shaping the future of AI that we ultimately shape our own destiny.